Every season begins the same way, with silence. No chants, no roars, just a pitch waiting to be written on. But in that silence, stories are already stirring, stories of men born to break nets. For names, for destines, one race dot in the months. Ahead, they will fight not with words but with goals. And the world will count everyone. João Pedro, the Brazilian Blada Brazil, has always given the world strikers who turn football into art. Romario, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, and now Joao Pedro. At Chelsea, his canvas is bigger. His colors, sharper, 3 goals at the FIFA Club World Cup for Chelsea, 0.2 goals in preseason FRINDLIS. 5 goals in 5 games in Chelsea colors. For Pedro, Chelsea isn't a gamble, it's an upgrade. At Brighton, he was the hunter in a modest pack. Here, he's the spearhead of an army. What makes him dangerous isn't just skill, it's patience. He doesn't chase every ball. He waits for the right one. And when it comes, he doesn't miss. Pedro grew up in Ribeirão Preto, Brazil. His first football pitch wasn't grass. It was dust. His goals didn't echo through stadiums. They bounced off brick walls. The hunger to score wasn't born in the Premier League. It was born there, in the heat, playing for nothing but pride. That hunger, it doesn't fade, not even under the lights of Stamford Bridge. Not even with millions watching. Chelsea's system under Enzo Maresca is built for fluid attacking play. Pedro thrives in a 4-3-1. 1 striker, 3 creative. Shadows behind with Palmer, Estavio, and Neto. Pedro feeding him. Pedro's chances per game could double compared to his Brighton days. That's the difference between a 10-goal season and a 25-goal one. Benjamin Šeško, the new Red Devil. When Manchester United sign a striker, the world watches. And when that striker is Benjamin Šeško -6'5", lightning fast, with a left foot that could shatter nets, expectations aren't just high. They're sky high. 21 goals last season for RB Leipzig. Aerial dominance unmatched in Bundesliga. Now, the spearhead for United's revival. Šeško isn't just big. He's brutal. In the air, he's untouchable. On the ground, he's unstoppable, but Manchester is a different kind of battlefield. Born in Radice, Slovenia, Šeško was taller than his teachers. At 14, his early coaches remember him as the kid who would score a hat trick and still run laps after training. That work ethic made him a Bundesliga star. Now, it must make him a Premier League predator. The fans see the headlines, the next Holland, but Šeško doesn't want to be the next anyone. He wants to be the first Šeško, Ruben Amorim. United are shifting towards a high-press, quick transition game. In this system, Šeško's hold-up play can release runners like Cunha and Bemu, while his aerial ability turns every cross into a potential goal. If he adapts quickly, he could be on for 20 league goals. The question isn't whether Šeško can score. It's how quickly he can score enough to matter. Viktor Gyökeres, the goal machine, 39 league goals for Sporting CP, 54 in all competitions. Highest conversion rate in Europe among top scorers. Some strikers score in bursts. Viktor Gyökeres scores in avalanches. Last season in Portugal, defenders feared him like a storm cloud. This season in England, he brings the same thunder to Arsenal. Gyökeres grew up in Sweden, playing in freezing temperatures on pitches where the wind felt like knives. That upbringing gave him grit. In Portugal, it gave him dominance. In England, it might give him the golden boot. Arteta's Arsenal have been missing one thing: a true number 9. If Gyökeres is that man, the Premier League should be worried. Arsenal's passing game generates over 15 shots a match. With wingers like Saka and Martinelli delivering, Gyökeres will live off service. His strength in one-on-ones means even half chances could become goals. Hugo Ekitike, the wild card, 15 Bundesliga goals for Eintracht Frankfurt. Bundesliga team of the season, 1 goal in the Community Shield. Ekitike isn't the favorite in this race, but sometimes the underdog has teeth. In Germany, he was a star. In England, he's already shown he can handle the heat. raised in Reims, France, Ekitike played street football where flair was king. His style blends French finesse with Bundesliga discipline, a rare mix. Under Klopp, he has the perfect mentor to refine it. Liverpool's front line is built on movement and unpredictability. Ekitike's dribbling and off-the-ball runs make him a nightmare for defenders in a rotating front three. João Pedro, 5 goals in 5 Chelsea games. Gyokeres 1 Arsenal preseason goal. Ekitike 1 goal in the Community Shield. Sesko, yet 2 score for United. Right now, Pedro's out in front. But the season isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And in the long run, any of these men could wear the crown. 1 goal can define a match, 1 match can define a season, and 1 season can define a career. Pedro has the hot start. Gyokeres has the numbers. Sesko has the ceiling. Ekitike has the wild card factor. The only thing we know for sure is that this race is going to be unforgettable. Who's your pick? Comment below, please encourage me by liking and subscribing to this channel. Thanks for sticking to the end. Adieu.